Welcome to Wisdom Sessions. I'm Zoe, and today we have a story that will touch anyone who's ever struggled with the weight of their past, the complexity of love, and the path of genuine transformation. With us is a master whose insights illuminate the deepest corners of the human heart. Today's question comes from a man who has walked through darkness and emerged changed, only to find that his transformation has brought unexpected complications. Let's begin. Master, are you ready?
Always ready, Zoe. Let's dive in.
Our question today comes from Michael, age 52. He writes, Master, I'm exhausted and I don't know what to do. For years I was lost in alcohol. I wasted my life, hurt people I loved. Both my wives left me one after another. I deserved it. But then something changed. I quit drinking 3 years ago. I started over, worked hard, became present for my children. I thought I was finally finding peace. But now, both of my ex-wives have come back into my life. Both say they still love me. They're jealous of each other, angry, and I'm caught in the middle. Master, I just want peace. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I also don't want to betray myself. How do I navigate this without causing more pain? Master, your thoughts?
Michael, first let me say this. When you step out of darkness, the first light always blinds your eyes. This is natural. This is the price of awakening. You see, when you left behind your drinking and your guilt, life didn't reward you with peace immediately. No, life rewarded you with a test. And this is important to understand. When a person truly repents, when genuine transformation happens, existence doesn't simply pat you on the back and say, well done. Existence wants to see if your transformation is real, if it goes deep, or if it's just surface level. These two women, they didn't return to punish you, Michael. They returned to see whether you have truly awakened. You may have abandoned your habits, yes, but habits are easy to drop compared to the attachments rooted deep in your heart. A man can stop drinking, but can he stop the unconscious patterns that made him drink in the first place? And if even one thread of that old pattern remains, life will tug it, just to see if it breaks. This is not cruelty. This is compassion in disguise. The universe is your greatest teacher, but it's a strict teacher. Now here's what you must understand. Don't fear the past. The past only returns when you still owe it something. And sometimes, Michael, that debt is not in deeds, but in what you have yet to understand about yourself. You don't need to choose between two women. That's the trap your mind has created. You need to choose between two selves within you. The self that wants to be loved and the self that has learned how to love. These are completely different things.
That distinction is so profound. The self that wants to be loved versus the self that knows how to love. I can feel how that changes everything. Master, Michael also expresses something I think many people feel after they've made mistakes. He says he just wants peace now. He wants to care for his children and stay out of trouble. But these two women, they've suffered too and they still love him. They've come back, perhaps seeking justice for their wounded hearts. So my question is, in love, is there ever such a thing as better late than never? If someone has truly repented, do they have the right to love again? Or must they close their heart as a way to atone?
Ah, Zoe, this is one of the most beautiful questions you can ask. Listen carefully. Love has no age. Only the human mind grows old. Only the mind calculates and says, it's too late. I've made too many mistakes. I don't deserve love anymore. One who has erred may absolutely still love. But, and this is crucial, that love must come with awareness, not from the fear of loneliness. You see, if Michael goes back to either of these women merely to soothe the past, it is not love. It is mutual pity. And pity is poison. It masquerades as love, but it suffocates both people. The two women are not wrong for still caring. Their love may be genuine. The man is not wrong for longing for peace. His desire for tranquility is natural after years of chaos. But here's the mistake. The mistake lies in thinking that another person can make us whole. Let me tell you something I've observed again and again. When you are truly at peace within yourself, when you have found your center, even if the past stands at your door knocking loudly, you can smile. You can open the door with no fear, because you know you understand deeply that true love does not come to possess. True love comes to illuminate, so that both people may understand themselves better. Love is not a sin, Michael. Only unconscious love brings suffering. Conscious love is a benediction. So the question is not whether you deserve to love again. The question is, are you conscious enough to love without needing something in return?
Conscious love versus unconscious love. That really is the key, isn't it? Master, I think this brings us to the practical dilemma Michael faces. He asks directly, if one of them truly loves me, if she really wants to come back, should I give her and myself another chance? I think many people who've been through divorce ask themselves this: whom to hold on to, whom to release, or must we let everything go to find peace? What's your guidance on this, Master?
Zoe, when someone asks me whom should I keep, it tells me they are still trying to possess. They're still thinking in terms of having, holding, controlling. This is the old mind speaking, not the awakened consciousness. One who truly knows love doesn't need to hold anyone. You see, if love is still alive, truly alive, it will return on its own. It doesn't need chains, it doesn't need promises, it doesn't need guilt or obligation. And if love has died, no amount of tears, no amount of trying can bring it back. It will vanish like smoke, no matter how tightly you try to hold it. So Michael, you don't need to hold anyone. You only need to hold on to the clarity you have just found. That inner light, that sobriety of consciousness, not just from alcohol, but from all intoxications, including the intoxication of needing to be needed. If you keep that light alive, everyone around you, even those who once left, will find their own peace. Here's something profound to understand. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. Some people come only to help you see your own shadow more clearly. They hold up a mirror. And once you truly see what needed to be seen, once the lesson is learned, they leave. No anger, no hatred, only gratitude. To love is not to hold, it is to let be. Let things be as they are. Don't force, don't manipulate, don't try to recreate what was, because what was part of your unconsciousness. What will be, if you remain conscious, will be completely different. It will be fresh, alive, moment to moment.
Let be. That's such a simple phrase, but so difficult to practice. Master, as we come to a close on this beautiful exploration, I'm wondering if you have final guidance for Michael and for anyone listening who finds themselves in a similar situation, where the past has returned and they're not sure how to move forward. What would you say to them?
Tell Michael and tell everyone listening this: don't go back out of pity, and don't walk away out of fear. These are both unconscious responses, reactive, mechanical. Instead, sit down, stay still, and look deeply into all three hearts in this story. His heart and the hearts of both these women. Look with compassion, with clarity. When you look deeply enough, you will see that no one is evil here. There are only souls wandering, trying to find their way home. Everyone is doing the best they can with the consciousness they have. True love, Michael, never breaks. This is important to understand. Love doesn't break, it merely changes form. Sometimes love becomes gratitude. You look at someone and you feel immense thankfulness for what they taught you, even if it was through pain. Sometimes love becomes a silent blessing. You wish them well from a distance with no need to be close. And sometimes love becomes just a gentle smile, a warm recognition, shared between those who once walked together, but now walk different paths. The hardest part of love is not keeping someone. It's keeping your heart clear amid the storms of the past. And sometimes knowing when to stop, when to simply be still and let existence guide you, that is the deepest way of loving there is. So my final words to you, Michael: meditate on this situation. Don't rush to decide. Sit with it. Watch it. Watch your mind trying to solve it. Watch the fear. Watch the guilt. Watch the desire. Just watch. And in that watching, the right action will emerge on its own, not from thinking, but from seeing.
Thank you, Master. That is profoundly moving. The image of love changing form, becoming gratitude, becoming a blessing, becoming a smile. That's something I think Michael and all of us can carry forward. What an incredible exploration today. To everyone watching, if this resonated with you, if you found wisdom here that speaks to your own journey, please subscribe to Wisdom Sessions. Hit that like button, turn on notifications, and share this with someone who might need to hear it. Drop a comment below about your own experiences with the past returning, with transformation, with the complexity of love. We read every single one, and your stories matter. Master, any final words before we close?
Just this, Zoe. To everyone listening, remember your past does not define you. Your awareness in this moment defines you, and that awareness can transform everything. Be well.
Beautiful. Thank you, Master, and thank you all for being here. Until next time, stay conscious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking wisdom. This is Zoe, signing off from Wisdom Sessions.